Ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to watch the English Chinese new broadcast on the essential television channel of Dong Nam Province. On March 15, the People's Committee of Dong Nam Province convened to discuss preparation for the proposal to convert forest plan for the implementation of Phước An Ridge projects, which will connect the Dong Nam Province with Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province. This proposal will be submitted at the upcoming extraordinary sessions of the Provincial People Council in April. According to the report, in order to facilitate construction, the Phước An Bridge project requires a conversion of 2.95 hectares of the protected forest land within Dong Nam Province. In 2022, the Provincial People's Council of Dong Nam issued a resolution to supplement the list of cases for changing the purpose of land use, including battlefields and protected forests, among which is the Phước An Bridge project. At the meeting, relevant departments and units discussed and clarified the necessity and legalities of the changing the purpose of land use to serve the construction of project components. This was done to provide a basic for submitting the conversion of the aforementioned land area for approval to the component authority. Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Văn Phi, have requested all the relevant units complete their documentation this week. This is to enable the Provincial People's Committee to draft a proposal for submission to the Provincial People Council for consideration and approval at the specialized section scheduled for April. According to information from the State Bank of Vietnam, credit growth in the first 2 months of this year decreased compared to the end of 2023, while the amount of deposits remained very high, reaching 14 trillion dong. As we have mentioned, the scale of deposits at banks continue to set a new record. According to the State Bank of Vietnam, the average deposits interest rate for the new transactions at the commercial banks is currently 3.3% per year, a decrease of 0.2% per year compared to the end of 2023. Meanwhile, the average blending interest rate for the new loans is 6.4% per year, a decrease of 0.7% per year compared to the end of 2023. However, interest rates for existing debts remain high. The Ministry of Transport has issued a document requesting relevant agencies to strengthen coordination in management and inspection to prevent tax losses for passenger transport contract vehicles and illegal vehicles. The Ministry of Transport had requested the Vietnam Road Administration to coordinate with the Departments of Transport to intensify the exploitation of data from vehicle monitoring devices and image data from cameras installed on the vehicles. They are also tasked with improving transportation management software, connecting and sharing information as regulated in Decree 10/2020 on business and conditions for automobile transportation business. This aims to enhance the coordination in managing, inspecting, and supervising the implementation of regulations in transportation business activities. For the Departments of Transport in provinces and cities, the ministry requests them to organize inspections of passenger transport business under the contract and tourist passenger transport businesses by the automobiles to ensure compliance with the regulations on the business and coordinations for operating automobile transport services. In recent years, the competency assessment exam organized by the National University of Ho Chi Minh City has attracted considerable attention from parents and students during the university and college entrance seasons, especially for candidates from provinces and cities in the south and central regions. In Dong Nam, the number of candidates registering to participate in this exam continues to increase this year. According to the National University of Ho Chi Minh City, the first round of the competencies assessment exams in 2024 has more than 96,000 candidates registered to participate, an increase of over 8,000 candidates compared to 2023. In which Dong Nam Province has over 6,500 candidates registered to participate, ranking second in terms of number of candidates, only after Ho Chi Minh City. This year, the first round of the competency assessment exam organized by the National University of Ho Chi Minh City will take place on April 7th in the 21 provinces and cities, including Dong Nam Province. According to regulations, the first round of the competency assessment exam will take place on April 7th in the 24 provinces and cities, while the second round will be held in May 2024. Both rounds in Đồng Nai will have exam centers to serve the candidate within the province. The results of each round will be announced within the 1 week after the completion of the exam. At the first exemplary new rural commune in Đồng Nai province, Bình Lợi commune in Vĩnh Cửu district has not only maintained its achieved results but also continuously innovated its activities, constructing many effective models, contributing to improving the quality of life for its residents. An exemplary model is the greenhouse initiative, which has successfully transformed waste scrap into useful products. It has become a habit for women and residents in the villages across Bình Lợi commune to collect household waste wrapped and bring it to the greenhouses located within their communities. The greenhouses are designed with sturdy steel frames, corrugated iron roofs, and surrounded by the wire mesh. They are often placed at the communal cultural centers for the convenience of the residents to dispose of their waste scrap. Ms. Hồ Thị Úc, the commune leader of Bình Lợi in Vĩnh Cửu district, Đồng Nai province, says the greenhouses is very beneficial because they bring waste here. It's recycled, which is great. Secondly, we are not disposing it into the environment, and it is so meaningful. Usually, every month or when the waste is full, the Women's Union opens and collects scrap to raise funds. The amount collected will be contributed to the union's funds to implement models and social welfare activities. Ms. Nguyễn Thị Nga, the head of the Women's Union in Hamlet for Bình Lợi commune, Vĩnh Cửu district, Đồng Nai province, says, instead of disposing of the waste regularly, by doing this, we sell it to support poor women, provide scholarships for students, and buy health insurance cards for the needy households. The greenhouses in Bình Lợi commune has been implemented since August 2023 in all 5 out of 5 hamlets. To effectively implement this model, the members of the Women's Union Executive Committee in the commune, as well as the leaders of the exemplary women's unions, have taken the lead and implemented it seriously. As a result, the residents follow suit and achieve good results. Ms. Đinh Thị Diễm Phương, the chairwoman of the Women's Union in Bình Lợi commune, Vĩnh Cửu district, says, I make it clear and publicly announce the effectiveness of each model, how many people it has helped, while also summarizing and commending individuals and groups who have implemented it well. The implementation of this movement not only relies on the union operating funds but also contributes to the gradually changing the habit of littering among the people. It also helps build awareness of waste sorting at the source, contributing to creating a clean and beautiful living environment in rural areas.